Hi, my name is Brendan Hayes and I'm the Chief Technology Officer of Bamboo Software. We're the developers of the Hotel Intelligence Gateway. Essentially, Bamboo Software are providing low-cost access to the Hotel Intelligence Gateway for advanced business intelligence. Now, what BI is, we'll go into in a little while, but essentially Bamboo Software's Cubed product, our flagship product, is enabling hotels to gain access to analysis and reporting which they never would be able to afford otherwise. Hotels are given access to the gateway through a low-cost monthly fee, and it gives them this advanced BI at a fraction of the price of other similar systems. In addition, the Department of Tourism has access to view all of the hotel's information and access key indicators to benefit tourism in their area. Bamboo Software are an Australian-based company with partners in South America who've been using the Hotel Intelligence Gateway for 2 years now. We developed Cubed as the first full-featured small to medium enterprise BI offering a couple of years ago, and we're using Cubed to provide meaningful BI to this hotel and hospitality industry. Our existing customers include Howard Johnson, the hotel chain in Argentina, Ibis Hotel in Uruguay. We've also been responsible for architecting the budget management system for the government of Vanuatu as well as the Australian government and others, and also building similar BI systems for South Australian Water and Chisholm. So the problem, well, what the problem really is that traditional reporting in the hotel industry is done on the basis of revenue per rooms, which is excellent. Other service revenue can be included but not compared across factors. So you might be able to say, what's our revenue for this month? But you can't say, out of our revenue for this month, how much of it came from men versus women? How many of our customers came from Fiji as opposed to Australia? How many customers spent money on health spa who were women? Or how many customers who were women booked through the web? The other problem that we see is that hotel systems are disparate. Even within a chain, there's no centralized overview of performance. More importantly, at a regional and national level with the government, important information is lost. And at this government level, statistics can only be gathered periodically, and they're point in time. So they may be gathered in November, and then by the time they're published and prepared, it's already March the following year. So there's a 3 or 4 month lag. Business intelligence is used across a variety of industries, but mainly it's concentrated to government agencies or large companies. The hotel and hospitality industry has no BI offerings targeted at them. The reason is that BI is often expensive and difficult to maintain, meaning what that means is that hotels can't afford it at a single hotel level, let alone once they have to compare it across a variety of hotels with different systems. So what is BI and how can it help the hospitality industry? Well, the main purpose is that it's going to allow you to track trends and optimize profits because of that trend tracking. You might be able to say, what's happening in our industry? Are there any changes expected in the next 6 months? How much business can we expect? Is our business declining or increasing? Who are our main customers? Are they from the US or Europe? What do they expect from us? Are they after a health spa or a restaurant? This enables decision making which is just in time. It's not 4 months late. And all of this information is easily accessed and reported through customizable dashboards and reports. What's Cubed? Well, Cubed is an application that allows for analysis of existing data, so data captured in Excel spreadsheets or in finance systems or in the hotel information system, and looking at that information in a brand new way. By dividing up information into what we call dimensions, it's easy to look at existing data from different angles to see whether it's on track. You don't need any other technology, you just need Cubed, and hotels don't even need to run it in their own environments or their own IT because it's all run via the web. Once the information's been read, it's divided up according to models, and using formulas you can calculate differences between values, like your revenue per room against target revenue. It's all based on a web front end which allows hotel owners, managers and department managers easy access to their information. And the model behind Cubed is easy to change, meaning unlike other systems where you need to get developers in to fix stuff, what it really means is that people from the tourism ministry or hotels themselves can suggest and make changes without needing to engage consultants. What it provides is a centralized location for hotel managers and owners to gain meaningful information to optimize profits. It gives the ability for your management team to see what services are popular and how you can improve your hotel's revenue. Hotel owners get access to information across all of their hotels, and they can compare and contrast them. Hotel managers get access to just the hotels that they manage, whether it's 1 or 2 or 5. And department managers get access to just their department information, whether it's their health spa manager or their restaurant manager, they can see that. The Department of Tourism gets complete access to hotel statistics across the industry, and it's all accessed via an easy to use website. There's no IT team needed, just an internet connection. Essentially, hotels submit reports, or we extract the information in real time from their hotel system. This information is analysed and made available, and then hotel chains, owners, individual hotels, and the government can all see these reports. We break the information up into different sections, like the department, where the revenue came from, the time, the origin of reservation, whether it was email or phone, the region, where the visitors came from, the business segment, whether it's business or the purpose of visit, whether it's pleasure, the age and gender, and the historical and forecast figures. Then what we provide is a series of reports which are customizable and creatable by hotel managers themselves, showing which departments are responsible for most of the revenue for this year, for this month, which customers, whether they're men or women, are using which services, where the reservations are coming from, telephone or email, how are we tracking against our targets, do we need to reduce staff or reshape a department? And all this information is just in time. It's available when you want it at your fingertips, just like Google. It's easily accessed, and people can customize their own dashboard so they don't need to go hunting around for information. This helps make decisions easier because you can know your revenue, your number of nights, number of adult or child guests, the gender and their background, the average rate for rooms or room revenue per available room or customer, and the occupation rates. And you can divide that information up across all of those dimensions I mentioned earlier: gender, type of service, the region the visitors came from. And it's all accessible to hotel executives, owners. They can all get this statistical performance information in one centralized location, but information is restricted and secured so they only see the information that's relevant to them. Once you implement the gateway, you'll be able to answer questions like what services are becoming more popular or declining, what regions are our visitors coming from, and where should we focus our new marketing campaign. You can then take those answers to those questions, and through a Google-like interface you can see charts, a world map, gauges or grids. What this really boils down to is a series of benefits for hotels and the government. For the hotels, what we see is that they could get just-in-time daily reporting of key factors of interest to help optimize profits. Information such as department revenue, the origin of reservation, gender of visitors, age, services used, and looking at busier periods. For the Department of Tourism, they can get daily information rather than after 3 or 6 or 12 months. And they can get hotel revenue information by region or by chain. They can spot trends early, meaning they can target marketing to increase revenue. They can increase training to make sure they've got the right people available at the right time. And they can make informed decisions about new hotel locations and other hospitality services to offer. The implementation is really straightforward. Basically, we spend 3 days on site at each hotel, learning how to extract information from their hotel information system, training them how to use it, and getting everything running smoothly. We then provide local support, which is given by a local support company, providing email and telephone support during business hours, as well as 1 monthly visit to each hotel to make sure they're still using the system well, and visits to the Department of Tourism to make sure that they're able to gather the statistics they need.